Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently going to begin in a couple of moments. We're going to begin round 2 of OLTP. We're watching 0.12 Rubles go up against Wu-Tag Clan. Wu-Tag Clan being the favourites from this match, having a very dominant lead with a solid offense of Brioche and Bobby. Those two are going to play up again this round. And 0.12 Rubles have got a bit more of a solid lineup than they did in the first round, with Klosek actually deciding to show up to this game. They do have a defensive side, however, at the moment, with Klosek and Pied Piper and Mountain Biker all seeming to prefer defense. Looks like Wu-Tag are having some troubles with connection, so we're going to go back to group. Forgot to mention, by the way, I am joined by Rain and Hoog.
Hello, just a couple of technical issues at the moment, holding us back a bit.
Who are you guys?
Start up soon.
Who are you guys going to call for the win?
Wu-Tag Clan definitely showing a much more impressive first week than 0.12 Rubles did in their first week.
It generally seems to be the general consensus.
Mamble Peak and Bleach look pretty much unstoppable in defense at times.
Definitely having those two together on the Royal Balls in Oak Contenders, they've had a really good chance to get used to each other on defense.
Definitely a prolific defensive duo. And of course Bobby and whoever else they decide to run on offense is going to be a solid offense as well.
Oh, looks like they're running ASAP Ball. ASAP Ball being a rookie going into this game, and Pied Piper internally. Both of those two players are going to be looking for some fruition by the end of the game. I don't expect Bobby to do too well, I said at the start, I think, because we were playing him in the scrimmage earlier on and he just didn't seem to be as good as he normally was. I pointed out in the first round of the game that he has his off games, he has his on games a lot more than a lot of other people to do. But I digress. Mountain Biker, Bobby, both having a tag on Mamble Pig and ASAP Ball with the Juke Juice each. So Wu-Tag Clan are definitely able to grab the power-ups in the first part of the game. Bobby will let him waiting for ASAP Ball with the Juke Juice. ASAP Ball's going to boost into the base, but Mountain Biker's tag row is enough to maintain Bobby and ASAP Ball getting the return on both those people within half a second of each other. So already a much stronger defensive start from 0.12 Rubles. Amatam's away, using the bombs very nicely. Bleach looks like he was just taking out the bomb at the wrong time, which left Amatam a gap to get through, and he used it very, very nicely. ASAP Ball and Bobby, both at the checkpoint. Amatam goes just to the right. ASAP Ball just getting Amatam just before he could quite make it to the flag, no, which means he doesn't get the cap. Goes for a flag and a capsize, but he can't get anything out of the cap. Looks like a reset. Power-ups are coming back too. Klosek and Amatam both going into offense with a tag row and Juke Juice, but Klosek is taking out tag row. Amateur uses the bomb to try and go away. With controlling the bomb button, and Bobby gets an easy return.
Definitely looks like a game which 0.12 Rubles has started off offensively better than Wu-Tag Clan.
Definitely Amatam does like this map a fair bit too. I don't know if he likes it, but he's certainly good at it. Bobby's going to try for a risky bomb to go through top. It doesn't work out, but it does leave ASAP Ball with an easy re-grab. Mountain Biker just managing to converge and get the block on him. ASAP Ball's looking for a path to get through, tries to go to the bomb, but Mountain Biker just makes it to him before he can quite get there. So Mountain Biker seems to be doing a lot better than I think he said he would. I wasn't sure if this map had suited him too much, since he's more of a return defender and a prevent defender rather than a containment, but he seems to be holding it up on his own.
Tag respawn Klosek gets it with flag in Wu-Tag Clan's base. Unfortunate then.
I think if he didn't grab that tag pro, he would have had a chance to get away, but at the end of the day, for the future, grabbing the tag pro was probably the best decision. Amatam going into this with a rolling bomb, can't quite put good use to it.
Bobby gets Juke Juiced on bottom.
Oh, Klosek trying to take out Bobby with the Juke Juice ends up throwing himself onto a spike. That was pretty embarrassing for him. He's going to be hoping we didn't get that one on camera. Amatam and Klosek both going in pretty uniformed into the base now. Nobody's quite managed to get out of the base. If they have, they haven't got too far afterwards, except for Amatam. Hopefully they can pull off an extra move. Closek finds an opportunity to grab thanks to a bomb. ASAP Ball finds an opportunity to get away because of a bomb. Bobby's going to hold the gate. Oh, wow, that was very excellent. Pied Piper just managing to get on the opposite button to Bobby in order to take him out and prevent him from getting through.
Good communication by Mambo Pig and Amatam, not rather Mambo Pig and Bleach, to shut down Closek there.
Bobby's going to get a tag pro in the enemy's base. He's going to use that very nicely.
Could be good.
Perhaps getting a escort on ASAP Ball. Bobby sees a bomb coming from Pied Piper and decides to use that. Are they going to go through the gate? Is ASAP Ball going to go through the gate? No, he doesn't. Was that a lack of communication there?
Not to go for the gate there. Bit of a confusing decision.
That was, and that leaves Closek almost with an opportunity to grab it. He just can't quite make it out. Bleach on defense grabs the flag of the enemies, gets away thanks to Manball Pig's tag pro and button control. Amatam just slips through the top. Again, poor communication. ASAP Ball can barely get to him, but Bleach does make it in for a first cap 4 minutes into the game. So this is a much slower start than I think a lot of people expected. Same thing happened with the Bad Balls 2 game yesterday. Closek's going to go for a risky grab against 2 defenders, now 3. It doesn't look like he's going to quite make it anyway. He's holding up for a couple of seconds, but just not enough. Bobby
somehow gets away
against
there.
3 defenders, uses a bomb, but ASAP Ball's going to get in his way. ASAP Ball enduring his teammate. That was very unfortunate.
Closek boosting in. Nobody else with Amatem waiting for the power, I assume. And he's going to get beaten there by Bobby, who gets tag pro.
Bobby overtaking him to grab the tag pro. That was very nicely done.
And he gets juke juice as well. 2 power-ups going
That's going to be pretty scary for the other team. Just from what I've noticed so far, it seems to be that while the Rubles on red have been able to coordinate a lot of their attacks a lot better, they just don't quite have the skill that the Wu-Tang clan has in order to get, everything that they need. They
don't have the communication between their offense and defense either, with top button control being really a powerful tool.
Definitely, I think Wu-Tang clan, as we've seen, have also had a bit of that problem too.
Definitely. Amtam gets away, but does get caught up
with
by
yeah. Handoff's very helpful in this map, but don't want to overuse it, otherwise they're just going to start predicting which teams have done.
Juke just spawning in Wu-Tang clan's base, and Bleach gets it. ASAP Ball getting away,
wow.
Caught by Amatam's
Use that juke juice of Amatam.
And Bobby gets caught by Amatam's tag brother as well. Amatam controlling powers extremely well. With a juke juice in the middle as well here. They can use as well. Closek gets away. He does have Bobby and ASAP to beat in his own base to get this cap in.
ASAP Ball and Bobby are lining up on the choke point though. Closek's going to have to bounce off the wall. He's bounced straight into ASAP Ball. Doesn't even need a move to get the return for that one. Now Bleach and Amatam all on their own. Amatam trying to contest, uses the bomb, can't quite use it terrifically well. Mambo Pig tries to get a grab, but can't quite get away. ASAP Ball with the riskiest bomb I've ever seen, and no communication to get Amatam to get the top button. Leaves ASAP Ball with an easy path to get a cap. Very fantastic, good job by
the game by Wu-Tang clan.
That's showing some good skill already from ASAP Ball, which is exactly what he needs. Looks like he's going to go in for another round 2.
Bobby spikes himself on the bottom as Amatam gets rolling bomb in middle, but also spikes himself. A waste of the amount of time the rolling bomb gives you, pretty much one instance of
ASAP Ball getting away. Bobby almost getting in his way, but ASAP Ball just manages to run around with Mountain Biker, accidentally running into the bomb, which gives ASAP Ball an easy, clean getaway. Bobby trying to get the button, but oh jeez, Pied Piper and Mountain Biker both ganging up on him.
Gets away here. But Bleach does catch up. ASAP Ball on the other end to get the return. And he spikes himself.
Closek's not going to let ASAP Ball have that return. Don't want to give the other team any decent stats. Speaking of stats, the scoreboard's still very balanced for both teams. ASAP Ball trying to go top again. Amatam gets away from the juke juice, but just bouncing off the wall gives Bleach an opportunity to catch up to him. Looks like there isn't too much of that power control dominance by any particular team. Doesn't seem to be anybody tracking timers or anything like that. ASAP Ball and Bobby going into the base with a tag pro. Can they make anything extra happen? Looks like they're going to go for a basic escort. If ASAP Ball can hold that button down with a tag pro, he should be able to. He goes top
Amatem
easy.
looking to get the button, and he
But
does get it. Good communication.
That was the
finally.
communication that they need to get consistent. ASAP Ball can't find a way around Pied Piper. He is also...
gets away. 2-1 here.
That was an easy cap.
40 left.
Nobody
and
to
they
beat.
pull it back.
I think it's safe to say 0.12 Rubles are doing a lot better than everybody expected.
Definitely looking quite solid on defense even.
Especially the wild card of Pied Piper is definitely holding up his own with 9 returns to his name. Bobby getting block. ASAP can't quite get the block on Mountain Biker.
Down bottom. This could be an opportunity to even up the game.
Not against 3 defenders though.
Closest grabs before Amatam can to the base. Doesn't look good for them.
ASAP Ball almost getting a good bomb out of the base, but just can't quite make it work.
Bobby getting rolling bomb in the middle. ASAP Ball fairly far behind.
Bobby and ASAP Ball really need to be coordinating their attacks better. I think most people who have studied the map know that if you're not going in with 2 people or with a power up, then you're not going to get anything special happen unless you can get a lucky bomb or something like that. Which has happened, suffice to say.
2-1 to Wu-Tag Clan here. With Rubles.
30 seconds left. Close like make anything happen. No, not quite. Amatam with the regrab. Can he make anything happen? It's not. He can't quite get through the top gate.
He's taken out by the button.
We've still got enough time to get another cap in for both teams. Still enough time. It's going to be difficult. Going to see a bit more risk taken.
Amatam shooting over top. This... He does get taken out, so
Close not away, so that's not an opportunity for the Rubles. And it doesn't look like Wu-Tag Clan are going to get their opportunity to cap either. That is...
Looks like this half will go down as 2-1 to Wu-Tag Clan here, taking a 1 cap lead into the second half.
Very slow half, but certainly some interesting moments, especially some of those clutch moves from ASAP Ball. I'm really impressed with how he's done so far, particularly in his first competitive match he's ever played.
Bleach also managing a cap, playing defense the entire game with 15 seconds hold.
Yeah, so 15-second cap in this map, that's a good way to do it. Alrighty, so I think the Rubles are going to do a little bit of substitution. We've got Flashbang for Wu-Tag Clan. Sitting on the sidelines, he might be subbed in as well. Cricket Ball also joining in. He's definitely a really strong player. He's on Rubles. He hasn't quite had a chance to show off what he's doing so far. He has, however, done very well in our contenders. For Victoria's Secret, climbing his way up to 3rd at one point.
I don't know if it's that good of an idea to make any substitutions on Rural side, with them looking to have definitely a quite more solid game than they had in the first week with this lineup.
At the end of the day, if they're still losing, then they're losing, and something needs to happen. You can't go into another half after losing and expecting that doing the same thing is going to work. So it looks like that was the only substitution made. Doesn't look like Flashbang's going to get a chance to play. Let's see if Cricket Ball, who marked himself as being competent on both offense and defense, let's see if he can shake anything up.
Brioche coming in for ASAP Ball on Wu-Tag Clan side.
I didn't notice that. Brioche is definitely a key player. We saw him go with Bobby, doing particularly well as a support offender. Ready to go into the second half now. I've got 2 rolling bombs in the center. Going to be a lot of contention for that. with the juice and rolling bomb in the other team's base.
It'll be interesting to see how Rubles' offense plays with. It looks to be Klosek and Cricket Ball here on offense.
On offense, that's certainly a fair decision to make. I think Amatem did as well as we've ever seen him do in that last half.
Brioche getting flagged. Bobby's Duke's just not helpful.
And close sec with a rolling bomb. Looks like he's almost. Jeez, the spawn of Brioche getting the return on him. He couldn't quite put his rolling bomb to good use.
Bobby gets taken out in Wu-Tag Clan's base. Rubber in Rubles' base.
Cricket ball almost gets a good opportunity to grab, but the rolling bomb just coming rather the regular bomb just coming right at the right time for Bleach to get an easy return. Almost looks like he was counting that timer. Close second, still waiting for a time to strike, circling around like a vulture. I think he's probably just going to be waiting for a cricket ball as Brioche waits for Bob. I don't know if they really should have made that substitution of Brioche with ASAP ball, or rather cricket ball with ASAP. No, sorry, it was Brioche with ASAP ball. Not quite sure they should have made that switch as Klosek gets returned, since ASAP ball did have a fantastic game.
Bleach not doing anything in his transition from defense to offense, and will just get returned.
Although, as I said, they did need to change something. Crickball and Klosek gonna be patient. Patience pays off. They've only got 2 caps to beat them in this half. Klosek using the bomb very nicely to get away. Can't quite get away from Bleach, but Crickball's getting an easy regrab to go straight up through the top. If Mountain Bike can get a return on Bobby, which I don't seem to have any time soon, with Brioche getting a nice grab. Brioche is going to hold the button. Mountain Biker can't quite use the bomb properly, but Crickball waiting all on his own. Piper closing in on Bobby. Mountain Biker closing on Bobby. Bobby jigging around, going around the outside. Piper and Bobby. Mountain Biker. Bobby making it through. I don't know how he made it through that, but Piper finally gets the return just as Brioche gets away with the flag, getting a cousin's kiss on Crickball. That was very intense, very close. Can't quite get the cap in. It just seems like it's bad luck for 0.12 Ruble. Bleach with the tag pro trying to get away using a bomb. Makes it all the way down bottom somehow, but Piper comes up and gets the return. Jeez. Very close. We got some power-ups. Definitely nice change of pace from the second game. Cricket Ball doesn't look too keen on taking that Juke Juice until he's forced into the direction of it. And it looks like we're going to have a reset of position, so it's going to slow down.
And Klosek gets an easy grab with both.
With Cricket Ball
taking out turns. If
he can take the game. Oh, and that was excellent coordination and escorting Bobby, just getting away, same as last time, getting away just when he needed to. Brioche can't quite close down on Klosek as well. Bleach, however, can.
And Mountain Biker, they get this.
Bobby using the boost just can't quite get the open lane that he needed to get straight into the base and get a cap. Mountain Biker's going to go for a risky grab, can't make it work. Mountain Ball pick, on the contrary, does get away. Cricket Ball and Klosek both waiting on the checkpoint, but he gets around. He almost gets around Klosek, but Bobby just getting in his way to prevent him from getting that cap that would have been crucial. So rolling dip bomb down the bottom doesn't look like anybody's too keen on taking that anytime soon, but again, that could definitely be crucial into getting the cap that both of these teams at this point really need.
Bobby and Brioche both, rather Bobby now, with a power going into base, taken out, and Piper using an excellent bomb to get the return on Bobby. Piper with 8 returns, looking like a really dominant defender here.
Cricket Ball getting a grab, finally getting away. Looks like he was being patient. He's definitely playing pretty sensibly, but he can't quite make it work. Bleach and Mamble Pig with their conversions is just scary. It is scary. Cricket Ball's going to hang around on defense. Probably not the best move for him. He could be going and getting himself another cap alongside Klosek. Klosek and Cricket Ball finally look like they're going to have an opportunity to make something happen. Klosek grabs the flag, all on his own. If Cricket Ball can get the block on Bleach, but he only just managed to do Mamble Pick. Closes on the opportunity to catch. Ball's got a free grab, can't quite make it away. Doesn't look like, barely making around the path of Bleach. Mamble Pig barely making around the path of Mamble Pig. Brioche's rolling bomb, is that going to do anything? Not quite. Can't seem to get to him. He's only got Bobby and Brioche ahead of him. Klosek can get the block, which he can't quite do. Almost Brioche making a turn. Klosek forcing Cricket Ball into Brioche. They're getting every opportunity they need, panicking right at the very last moment.
Bobby with 4 ahead of him.
Bobby's not going to make it
Looks like
anywhere
taking out by
anytime
Piper.
soon, unless
Oh,
Brioche
he
couldn't
beat
quite get to the
Man
gate.
Biker and Piper there. Only Cricket Ball beat.
Oh, I can't believe this. Can Bobby make it through? Cricket Ball? No, he
Does get
can't
taken
quite.
by Cricket Ball.
Brioche didn't really get a chance to block, not with that rolling bomb. That would have probably hindered more than helped. Brioche being cautious going into the base.
Cricket
Ball managing to get away.
Insane.
Don't know how that happened, but that based on the fact that there were 3 other people in the base, that must have been fantastic. Memble Pig missing an opportunity to get a return. Mountain Biker can't get the block on Brioche. Closec gets an easy regrab to go up the top. They can get the block on Bleach. Bleach just missing him with the strike. Closec. This is all tied. This is all tied. This is 2-all with 5 minutes to go. This is anyone's game at this point.
Nobody expected it to be this close.
Nobody expected it to be this close at all. Same thing happened yesterday with Bad Bolts 2. And whoever the other shitty team was that I forget. Flag Bearers, that's the one. Brioche grabs the flag, gets away. Bobby's using the tag bro to hold the gate. Looks like Brioche is going to get through the top with no one to beat. That's going to give them back the lead that they need. The score is now 3-2 with 4 minutes, but that doesn't end it. This is still wide open. Bobby can't get an opportunity to get away. Mountain Biker's got a tag bro. Brioche can't get the flag. Closec can't get the flag. Nobody can do anything, but this is still anyone's game. Brioche almost getting the flag, but Mountain Biker just making it to the button. This is an intense game. Those low-scoring games are very intense, as we know. Closec almost finding an opportunity to get around, but just can't quite. Cricket Ball almost getting an opportunity with the bomb, but forces himself straight into the spikes, which we've seen so many times happen before. Closec's got a tag pro. He's going to get an escort and Cricket Ball if they can make anything happen. No, he isn't. He's going to go for a flag, which means they're going to have to go for a handoff, which doesn't work. They didn't coordinate that at all. That was poor decisions there, and Cricket Ball almost getting an opportunity to get away, but we're just holding on to the choke point.
Closec shooting on top here. Could pay off. There's nobody on the button.
Piper's defense in the this game has been quite good.
Closec gets on the bomb. He's almost going to make it through the top, but Bleach is just there to corner him. Mamble Pig gets the button just in time. Brioche's got rolling bomb. If he gets another cap, I'd say that that's the game secured for them. Just got a bomb respawn. Bobby not putting it to good use, but Brioche getting a free grab. It's just a matter of getting out of the base now. He's got a bomb. How is he going to use that? He's going to use that terrifically to get down through the bottom with a perfect bounce off the corner. He's going to go through the middle. He doesn't die. Cricket Ball holding onto the choke point. Bobby getting the block. Closec getting the block. Brioche holding off, being very cautious. If he hadn't have held off there, he would have made that cap. Brioche is trying to find an opportunity using the bomb, clearing the base, cluttering everything. Mountain Biker coming through the top, Closec getting the return on Brioche. So that's not quite secured. This is still a chance if they can get. Rubles can still definitely tie it up. Win, maybe not so likely, but tie it up definitely. Closec, is he going to use that bomb? Just misses the flag. If he had been a little bit to the left, then he would have definitely got away from that. Cricket Ball and Closec trying to coordinate their attacks a little bit, but Bobby almost makes it to the top, and Mountain Biker gets to the gate just on time. Closec lining himself over the bomb very nicely. Brioche is only waiting there, but he's got the button. Brioche has got the button. That was the communication they need. That's a good save. Cricket Ball gets away though with an easy regrab. He's going to go straight through the bottom. He's only got Bobby in front of him, and Closec can get the block on Bobby. Then that means he's going to get an easy crap. Brioche now converges on him with the Juke Juice to get in front of him. Cricket Ball can go for a bounce.
Cricket Ball gets past him.
He's going to make it through.
That's tied up.
This game is all tied. This game is all tied up. This is anyone's game. This is so intense. We're going to have a draw, the very first draw for the season. Both teams have now got a Juke Juice. Sorry, no. Wu-Tang Clan have now both got a Juke Juice. 3 Juke Juices on their team. Closec, can he get a bomb? And away, no Bobby.
Spike himself down the bottom. That could be crucial. That wasted time. Only 1 minute 15 left in the game.
Oh, and Wu-Tang Clan are all flipped over. They got Bobby and Brioche on defense.
Ball gonna get the tag down bottom.
Bleach is almost going to make it to the top. Piper's there to get the return. Cricket Ball, this is the chance they need. If they can make this work, then that's going to be it.
But they don't get it.
They can't.
Takes out the entire team, but they still can't get the cap.
Can Cricket Ball use that button to his effect, even though there are 3 defenders in the base at the moment? It's not what they should be doing. It looks like it's going to be waiting for Closec. He's got 2 bombs now that he can use. Mamble Pig timing it perfectly to prevent Cricket Ball from getting either of those bombs. Closec, Cricket Ball sweeping through. Definitely. Cricket Ball getting an easy grab with an excellent handoff from Closec. Cricket Ball's going to go down to the bottom. He's only got Brioche ahead of him. Bobby's going through the top. They can get the return. Closec still goes. Bobby's the only body there who can save it now. He's the only one who can save it. But Cricket Ball with 23 seconds left to go. This is the Rubles game. This is not what anybody in the game expected. Close-X gonna get the flag, can't quite get away.
Close-X
Bleach,
with
this
10
is all down
seconds
to Bleach.
left.
This is all down to Bleach, and with 4 defenders, no, that's the game. That is
That's
the
it.
game. That was the opposite
That's
of
an
what
insane,
everybody
that's the
expected. That
most
is not what
exciting
anybody
OLTP
expected.
game I've ever seen.
That was fantastic.
Wow, the one cap win going to 0.12 Rubles over Wu-Tang Clan. What
Wow.
an amazing game.
And the Rubles are definitely very happy about that win, as you can
Less
tell.
than a minute to go,
from the
and they
chat.
somehow get the
That
win.
was fantastic. One of the best halves of Tag Bro, or of OLTP even, that I've ever seen. Let's see if we can grab one of the captains in for an interview right now. Does somebody want to drag one of the captains in? That was insane. That was opposite of what anybody expected. I think everybody there got their predictions wrong, and if we had that betting system, then everybody would have lost a lot of money.
Close-Sec.
Close-Sec, yeah,
Wow.
congratulations.
Wow, what a game, Close-Sec.
Getting the win that nobody expected.
Congratulations. Good game, buddy.
What went so well for you, Close-Sec? What went so well that you were able to get the win that nobody saw coming?
We suck at me.
Nobody saw coming. First of all, I'd like to say that predictions were correct in predicting that we would win. Just the score was off. But we played one of the best defensive games I've ever seen. Mountain Biker and Pied Piper played absolutely fantastically for the full 20 minutes.
Pied
And that
Piper
second
played
half
out of
was
his mind.
second half. We played very well offensively. We got it together. Cricket Ball played absolutely brilliantly in order to get those 2 caps that changed the game. So credit to Man Bear Pig and his team, Man Ball Pig, sorry, and his team. They played fantastically as well. We were just very lucky to get those last couple of caps in the second half.
It's very exciting for everybody to watch, and definitely good credit for Pied Piper for having such an excellent debut, getting some nice fruition for the rest of the season.
It was fantastic.
Do you think subbing Cricket Ball in was also definitely very helpful for the win? Because he seemed to do pretty well.
You look at the stats, and Cricket Ball got 2 caps. And that's definitely what won us the game in the end. But Amatem played valiantly in the first half because it's Amatem, and I love you. Cricket Ball, we linked a lot better together in that second half, and ultimately we just got lucky a few times, and that's all we needed.
I think everybody would probably agree with that. Chemistry just seemed to be absolutely amazing. And Bleach, bit of a disappointment for you. What do you think went wrong between the first game and the game that you had just then?
Not too sure. I think, like, going off what Close-X said, both halves were really close, and I think just a few anomalies at the end that let them get those last 2 caps to get over the top of us. They did really well to get them. But yeah, when it's that close, those 2 quick caps really made the difference. We did have a few guys that didn't have the mic on. Not sure if that really affected it or not. What else?
That affected.
And yeah, I think on a couple of their caps we re-grabbed a bit too brazenly and only left rather than trying to actually regather and make a proper grab.
Awesome. Well, that was a very good summary. Congratulations for 0.12 rubles, and sorry about that loss for you, Wu-Tang Clan. Cheers for Rain for helping me out with the commentary, and cheers to Radiant for helping out with the stream once more. Very good quality stream.
Also, we've got O Contenders right now.
Oh yeah, we can stream that as well.
Yeah. I just want to butt in here. Sizzled, what did I call this morning? What score did I call this morning?
I don't actually remember.
4-3 our way. On my life.
There you go. Just as I was saying, everybody got their predictions
NSFL
wrong.
and anyone else who's in this current thing.
Alright, well, I gotta go anyway. I have stuff on tonight.
Yeah,
but
well
thanks for the
played,
game. I'll see you all when I see you all.
Thanks for
Cheers,
carrying
man.
us.
Thanks for saving us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you, man.